Time to talk weather with Storm Team Chief Meteorologist Dave Nussbaum.
Yeah, Dave, what can we expect in the morning?
Another muggy start, maybe a little patchy fog out there as you head out the door tomorrow morning. It's already still pretty warm and muggy, 81 degrees, dew point 71. The heat index is 84 right now here in Birmingham. From our BJCC camera, you can see downtown pretty quiet. 70s and 80s across the map from 83 Carrollton to Utah, 82 in Mountainville. Daga coming in at 77, so is Aniana back over toward Jasper. And the heat index in spots pretty high, 84 here, 85 Asheville, 89 Tuscaloosa. So we do have some muggy air out there, but things are starting to change a little bit with air and off here, kind of off the eastern seaboard here. You're going to see that northeasterly flow coming in, but here comes a cold front that's going to help change our weather pattern a little bit as we head into the next few days. We're already starting to see a little bit of that this evening with some rain up in Marion County. You can see these showers and thunderstorms going through Pleasant Ridge and Hamilton. Dying out now, but still have some to the north near Hodges in the Pig Eye area. And you'll see farther to the north, a little bit more rain kind of building its way into parts there of Florence area, Muscle Shoals, and into the Lexington area. So we'll watch a couple of these. If they hold together, could work their way in toward parts there, Marion and Winston counties. Also a little bit of rain across the Lineville area, heading just off to your north near the Barfield area, going toward Bowden Grove area, back toward Ashland and High Pine. So we'll see a couple sprinkles and showers in the short term. But overnight tonight, look for some pretty quiet weather. We'll see the chance of rain 40% tomorrow, up to 60% Friday and Saturday before dropping next week. And that's when some better weather will improve. So tomorrow morning's commute, not bad. 75 at 7 a.m., getting to 88 by 11 a.m. Quickly heating up out there. Should be dry for the most part, but we will see that rain coming back into play as we go forward here. So look for some scattered storms tomorrow. Another front coming in on Thursday, that one we just pointed out. Not quite as hot, but still pretty toasty out there with some scattered storms. But the bigger front comes through on Monday, less humid with some cooler temperatures, lows in the 60s. How about that? Far cry from that tomorrow will be in the lower to middle 90s, and that heat index back in the lower 100s for many areas tomorrow before we start seeing those storms building back in. And you'll see on Futurecast a couple of stray showers out there overnight from that rain to the north. By tomorrow morning, some clouds out there, not as pretty as this morning was, but then we'll see some more storms from lunchtime to the afternoon popping up. So be prepared for that when the kids come home from school. As that front moves in, we'll start seeing a little more rain a little later tomorrow, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the evening. What's left of the front kind of passes by into Thursday morning with some clouds and maybe a little fog before we see a few more showers on Thursday. Now, what will happen is the ridge that's been heating us up will build back to the west. Air will work its way up to the northeast here, allowing for a trough of low pressure to come in. This is going to bring some cooler weather into the area here, and temperatures below average. Average is 91, so we're going to be well below average here, which will be very nice as we head into next week. And the humidity is really going to drop as well, too. This is Sunday night. Dew points will be in the 60s. That's actually not too bad for this time of year. But as we go throughout Monday, temperature dew points start falling through the 60s, down eventually to the 50s. And by Tuesday morning, we're going to have dew points potentially here down into the 40s across the area. That's some very comfortable air for August. That's something we'd see more so in October. Of course, still watching Aaron, and the latest numbers on Aaron still have it going as a Category 2 hurricane, working its way up the eastern seaboard and then curving back out to sea. Nothing we have to worry about, but a big storm is going to cause big problems along the east coast, and 2 more waves behind it. We're watching, too, for possibility of development. So 94 tomorrow, fall into the 80s by Friday, and take a look at next week as our low temperatures will be down in the 60s with highs in the middle 80s.